Hi y'all, and welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I want to welcome everyone, new subscribers, my old subscribers, welcome. Okay, I got a blessing box this week from Miss Natalie. And Miss Natalie sent me some beautiful stuff. So let's get to showing here. Alright. First, she sent me these two cups that she made. Aren't those gorgeous? Those are so beautiful. Miss Jeannie's colors, too. Thank you, Miss Natalie. They're beautiful. Okay, then we have some molds. These are pop sockets. Kind of the geode shape, and then round. Okay. I thank you, Miss Natalie, and I will be making some of those. Thank you for the mold. If I ever get my other ones back, I'm going to send them to you. I guess I'm going to have to go hunt her down so I can get that stuff back from her. My great niece, because, I loaned it to her mother a long time ago. Okay, pop sockets. I love those. I love the tray mold. I love these. You can put your stencil on there or put whatever you want in there. I love these. Thank you, Miss Natalie. Then I have some, well, I want to say, they're kind of like, they're kind of like weapons. I love those too. And then we have these. I think those will hold shot glasses. Maybe? Looks about the right size there. Thank you, Miss Natalie. And then we have these. More weapons. I will be making them. I don't care. I will be making them. Thank you, Miss Natalie. I love it all. Now, we need to get you put... Since you sent me a blessing box, we need to get you put in Daisy the Sugar Skull and the blessing jar. 4 times. So instead of dragging it all the way over here, I'm just going to go over here and fold them and stick them in the blessing jar and Daisy the Sugar Skull. So one for the blessing jar. For the blessing jar. Now we need 2 for the sugar skull. Daisy the Sugar Skull. One. 2. Alright. Thank you, Miss Natalie. I got you in there. Okay, so today is going to be my Whatever Wednesday. Now, I haven't been doing videos because I've been busy painting my house. And it's been rough. I'm a little wore out, but I finished the back half of the house yesterday. The front is finished. I just had the 2 sides. But I'm going to have surgery on my foot before I do any of the rest. Because my foot's getting bad. And it's hard to stand around and have to climb a ladder. And yeah, I can't do it. So, but today we're going to do the dragon head. Yeah. I haven't done it since I poured this new mold, and I'm hoping that everything comes out perfectly. Now, I don't really know how much resin I'm going to need. I'm going to start out, I think, with 26 ounces. It may be too much. I got a couple small molds over here. I got my little tree mold that's not finished. So, we may pour those two, the little frog and the little sugar skull I made when I made the dragon head. I'm only going to pour the top, because the first one's for Miss Jeannie, and I poured the bottom, and I poured the bottom on another pour, and I showed the bottom to everyone. The bottom is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. It needs a little trimming on the bottom. Perfect. Now we're going to make the head in purple to go with this. So, that's what we're doing for the Whatever Wednesday. Now, I didn't see that Miss Wanda had done a Whatever Wednesday, but that's what I'm going to call it. Whatever Wednesday Dragon Head. Now, I'm going to pause you while I mix up. I'm going to mix up at least, I'm going to start out with 26 ounces. Hopefully that'll be enough. Maybe more than enough, but that's okay. I got other molds over there, so I'm good. But I will pause you, and we will be back when I got the resin mixed up. Alright. I ended up mixing up 28 ounces. Now I'm going to take this Simiron Metallic Additive Violet and put a big scoop and a smaller scoop. A spoon there. What do I do with my lid? I'm gonna get this mixed in. It does make a really pretty purple. And we might add a little bit of crushed crystal in there. I don't know if I did on the last one or not, but this is the same color purple I used last time on the bottom half. And the other half, the top half, is still in that other mold because the teeth were all messed up on it. And I'm hoping that the teeth will be a lot better this time. I'm hoping. We'll see. We will see. Man, that's not mixing very well. Let's see. Got this Stoyo mixer over here. I could probably, I just used it to mix up part of the, I had too much in the big cup, so I had to use two different mixers. So this one's just got epoxy on it. It ought to be fine. I'll just hold it, turn it on. And just use it to mix, and whatever I don't get mixed, I'll put on my little honeycomb pad over there, and whatever's on that, and I'll just let it drip off and make me some little honeycomb scrappies. this will make it any better, but it'll save on my hand and my arms, because believe me, they are sore. My arms and my hands and my foot. I mean, between those, and at least I did manage to get a paint stick that was extended to about 6 foot. And I extended it all the way, locked it in, and that's how I painted the upper half of the house without getting on a ladder. Because I couldn't do it. It actually looks better than it did. Alright. We're going to take this and I'm going to set it over there and let it drip off on the little mat. And make me some little purple. Okay. Yeah. This is pretty. This is pretty sticky. Yeah. Alright. Now, I don't know how well this one's going to pour. This is the first time pouring it. I mean, I poured the other one, the other mold I made, but this is the first time pouring the new mold. So, we're going to see how that works. I have to wipe this off some because it's just way too sticky for me to hold on to. Alright. Now I know what I'm going to have to do is... Man, I might have to put this in a smaller cup. Because I need to pour it, but I need to be able to... I don't want to pour it with that big old cup. So let's do this. Let's pour it in this silicone. I don't know that it'll take all of this, but we're going to see. I mean, I don't know how many ounces. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, there's... Is that 6 or 5? There's about 6 ounces left in there. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to split it open and try and get it down in there. Let's hold off a minute and let it settle, because I don't know where I'm at here. Yeah, there's a little hole right there where that horn poked through. There's a couple little holes there too. I can't tell whether that one's got an air bubble in it or not. I hope not. The horn looks like it's got air bubble in it. Right there too. I don't know if I'm getting it out or not getting it out. Let's fold this back for just a minute. Well, yeah, I don't think that's all the way full. Kind of acts like it is, but I don't think so. I see air bubbles, which I don't want to see. Let's see, what do I got here? Come on, dude. I really don't want air bubbles. Not at all. Could be that there's a hole there, and that's what the problem is, really, but I don't know. Yeah, because there's a few little holes where the horns were. I didn't mean for it to be that way, but I'm going to pour just a little bit more, and if it comes out, then we'll wipe it off. Still see air bubbles in those horns. I don't like that. Yep, I think I may have overfilled it. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get it off. No biggie. No biggie. We'll just scrape it right off in the cup. Well, that's the plan anyway. I'm not going to say it'll work, but that's the plan. Man, you're making a mess, Kay. Why are you coming up through there? Wasn't expecting you to. May have to plug some holes here. Well, I know it's full if it's coming up through the horns. It's got to be full. But I'm seeing air bubbles and I'm not liking it. Wish I'd have sprayed it with alcohol first. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about those. That's pretty full. But not sure. Yeah. Didn't want you running down the side there. It's those air bubbles. Probably should have put something over those holes. Because there's definitely an air bubble right there. At least that's what it looks like. I'm probably going to have to go get another mold here. Might have enough to make another bottom, but I didn't really want to make it purple again. And I didn't put this one, dang, should have put this one on a pan so I could moved it, but I didn't. So, and it still looks like bubbles. I don't know why you look like bubbles there. I don't know. All right, well. All we can do is see. And I'll know next time I'll have to do some. Alright, let's get something here. Oh, shut up! My gosh, you would swear. Alright. We're going to pour that big one. The other big half of it. In purple again. I'm sure there'll be some other people who like purple besides just Miss Jeannie. but I need to find somewhere to go with this here. So I'm going to put it on a tray that I have over here that I put all the other stuff on. Yeah, I got purple all over that tray. Scraps, purple scraps. I'm not going to work with them right now. We're going to pick this one up and put it on this tray. Somehow. I'm going to pick it up. If I can get a hold of it. And get the tray slid up there. Well, I don't know. I think I have it poured full enough, but we will see as soon as it cures. And it may not, this video may not be up for Wednesday. It just depends. Depends on how long it takes it to set up. Alright. So let's put the bottom up there. And we'll take what's left. And we'll pour it in the bottom. Wow. May not be enough left to do that. That's okay. I still got some in that cup over there. We'll see. I'm hoping it'll come out good, but you never know. I mean, I was a little bummed out about the holes in where the horns are, but I don't know that I could have done anything to fix them. So I'm just brave enough to make big molds. Although I need to quit being so brave to make big molds. Alright, I didn't say you're full. I'm going to stop before you start running over. See, ain't enough left in there to finish off my tree mold. Thought there would be, but there isn't. Not enough. Well, that was 28 ounces. And there ain't much going in this tree mold. Not enough to fill it anyway. Try and get as much of it scraped out as I can. Plus that means less cleanup. That means I can go upstairs and relax while this is curing. Because I'll probably take it. Yeah, I'll try and do something again tomorrow. Finish this video off and try and do another video tomorrow. so that I can have 2 videos up. I would have had more, but you know, is what it is. You gotta, I mean, all I could do was get my house done. And I really not happy about the surgery disrupting me, but like it is what it is. I can only do so much, and the foot needs to be fixed. I can't go any longer with it like that. I went too long and suffered quite a bit. It seemed like that's all I've been doing for weeks is priming my house. But it's pretty much, I mean, it's not done, but front and the back's done. And after my foot heals, I'll do the side. The other side, I can't. My boys are going to have to come do it. I can't. I am not, and I mean not, climbing on the roof. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to do it. They can do it, for sure. They can climb up on the roof. I mean, one of my boys came over and climbed on my roof and unclogged my downspout out there, so he can come back over and climb on it again. Yeah, he won't like it, but he doesn't like heights, but you know, he does what he's got to do. He did get my downspout off. I pretty much had the gutter cleaned out, but because most of the stuff that was originally would have been in the gutter was in the downspout, plugging it up. So he fixed it. He got it unplugged and got the rest of the stuff out of the little bit of stuff there was left in the guttering that I hadn't got out. At least that was pretty simple to reach. I had a husky ladder, and it's like a 6-step ladder, and it was on the deck, and you know, I cleaned it out as best I could. I mean, I didn't want my son to have to come over here. And I took care of a little snake, too. A little snake problem. Because, you know, my son had told me to stay away from the walnut tree. Because that's where he seen the garter snake go. Well, I didn't find the garter snake around. I stayed away from the walnut tree like he told me to. Where I found it was when I was redoing my fire pit. I was pulling the blocks back and trying to make it a little bit smaller so my steel fire ring would fit in there the way it was supposed to. Pulled a set of blocks back, and what did I find? Okay, well, I don't like snakes. I can deal with spiders. I don't have a problem dealing with spiders. It's snakes that I have a problem dealing with. So I tried to do the right thing. I did. I tried to pick it up with the shovel. And I was going to go down to the back of the fence and just flip it over. Well, that snake had a different idea there. Well, needless to say, I'm sorry, but he ended up being a dead snake. Because I live in the city. We don't usually have snakes. I mean, I think I've been here almost 26 years. And in this house, and only seen one snake. And that was a dead snake that one of the cats from across the street drug over into my yard. Now, telling you, we don't see, but I have to say, my neighbor has a yard like a jungle. I'm sorry to say, but that is the truth. It is the truth. It's like a jungle over there. I have not turned them into the city because it's, it's just a mother and his son, and her son, and he's old enough to take care of the yard, but their mower is broke, and, he's had a stroke, so I don't know, I guess I feel sorry for him. After, my mom having a stroke, and I just feel bad for him. Alright, well, I'll see you when these are done. Bye for now. Alright, we are back, and it's the next day. I just let it set overnight. I would have probably came back down, but I've been really pushing myself, so I was tired. I think I ended up falling asleep on the couch while watching TV or watching YouTube videos, so stuff happens. So, alright, I made another one of these just because I wanted you to see it. This one comes out pretty easily. We're going to see how the dragon does. I haven't done that one, the new mold yet, so let me get a hold of this. Come on. I gotta have the end of you. He's got a point on the very end of him. There we go. There we go. There's the bottom. There's a little cleanup there. I might be able to do that with the razor knife. Alright, let me get this out of the way. I'm afraid that I'm afraid the dragon horns probably got air bubbles. At least that's what I think I see through there, is an air bubble. I'm not positive, but we're going to see. I'll have to stand up probably. Alright. Come on, baby. I got you out the last time. Yeah, it's got some part there I'm going to have to cut off. I'll have to trim it. Trim the overpour off of it. And his horn on top of his nose. I kind of knew that was not going to work out right, because it had a hole in it. I don't know how the rest of his horns worked. Needs to come off. I don't feel like getting my hand cut on it. Okay. See if I can get a hold of him. Yeah, some of his horns may not be so great. Plus the one on the top of his nose. Alright, let me get my hand in here. Come on. Get him all broke loose here. I want this sharp pieces out because I don't feel like cutting myself. That'll have to be turned off anyway. I can get a hold of the point of his nose here so I can pull him up. It's just getting my hands down there. You're coming out. Come on, dude. Come on. Ow. Yeah, he definitely got some teeth now. He got some sharp teeth. Come on. He do got some air bubbles too. I can see that, and I'm not liking that at all. Okay, come on, Bob. I got you. Got some air bubbles in your teeth too. Yeah, I knew he had air bubbles. Doggone it. I could see them, and I kept trying to pop them out. Doggone it. Let me put them all there. I didn't think about it. I should have sprayed some alcohol down in there before I poured it. Doggone. Yeah, this has to go. This is where I cut the mold. And it seeped up through the crack. I probably could have put a rubber band around it. But it breaks off pretty easy. Yeah, I do notice that. Dang it, I don't like those. Doggone it. I don't like that. There's an air bubble there. Air bubble there. But he has teeth. There's some air bubbles in the teeth, but he has teeth. Yeah, baby. It took me a while to get this one. I'll just have to remember that I need to spray some alcohol down in there and work on those bubbles. For sure. Where is my razor knife here? Get some of this little stuff knocked away. That's where I put my glasses on so I can see. I was trying to get this video up, and I just been so tired lately. It just taken a lot out of me to get that house almost finished, and I was not a happy camper. Doggone it, stop. Yeah, it's still a little soft there. I'm just trying to cut this out where it's supposed to be cut out. It doesn't want to work with me here. There we go. It'd be nice to be able to see better. We have teeth. We have air bubbles, but we have teeth. I just have to, I'm going to have to work on it a little more. Try and make sure I work those air bubbles out. Like I said, I should have sprayed it with some alcohol first. But it was pretty good. I got it out of the mold all by myself. Okay. Here's the bottom. And that came out perfectly. He has some major air bubbles here. I don't know if you can see them. See the air bubbles? And then he got air bubbles right. I could see those. I was trying to work those out. I just couldn't get them to come out. Now, since it is an incense burner, and I don't know, Miss Jeannie probably not going to burn no incense, and I will try and fill these air bubbles in some. His teeth are there. He's got a few air bubbles in his teeth. But I think if I would have sprayed it, and see these little, that's where the holes were. So I can always drill those out. But he's cool. He is cool. And he fits on there. Yay! Yay! I am ecstatic about this one. His teeth are, he may have some air bubbles in them, but his teeth is cool. They're there. Yeah. Yay! You don't know how happy that makes me. Okay. So let's do the shout out list. And then we will, and then, I don't know. I think that, I haven't heard back from him yet, but I think I'm supposed to be on Dulan's live tonight as a guest. So we will see. I mean, if he contacts me back, yes, I will. I will definitely do his live. Yep. Because I need to get up on my subscribers here. So, get some of that trimmed off. I wish his horn had not did that. I really do. The one on top of his nose. I don't like that. I don't. I could just file it a little bit and make it a little pointier. Got some air bubbles for his nose there too. I may fill these with some UV resin. And I may just do clear UV resin because I think, yeah, he's pretty bubbly. I really should have sprayed that. But I know now that I have to spray it, and I probably would be a good idea to put a rubber band around there. I think the problem is there's a hole right here in the mold, and there's holes right here. Don't ask me how it managed to make holes, but it did. So those holes, I think, you know, I don't know if that is why the bubbles wouldn't come out. Could be. Maybe I need to block the holes off with something. But we're going to try next time. I'm going to pour him again. I'm pretty sure I will. Several more times. Because I know some other people that would like, they'd like one too. Alright. Wanda's Blessed Creations. Stacy _ the Crafty Cat. Resin Liz. India Brady Art. Art by me, Andrew Walker. Billy Holman Creations. Cosmic Carols Creations. At Artsy Doodles 1. My Love of Crafts. Butch's Resin Creations. Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium. Created with Wingless Angels. Coral Marines Resin Art. Marvelous Artsy. Crafting with Carla. Cynthia's Crafts and More. Amy's Resin Corner. Kat Johnson. Mini Scenes GB. Easel Does It Studio. Martha's Craft Room. Ruby's Resin Studio. Custom Created Handmade Crafts. Mama's Madhouse Creations, which is Gail Hinky. Clear Creations. The Blue Elephant Gifts. Creepy Crafts. Gert Creates. Patricia's Crafting Corner. June's House of Crafts. Reb Critter. Bright Star Creative. At Resin Artist. The Resiners Poorhouse. Lori, a.k.a. Midwest Meemaw. Missouri Mama. Resin Me Up. Let's see, I probably should grab my phone because I gotta read some others off too. Heart Creations by Renee. Laney's Crafting Creations. Reptiles in Resin. Blessed Epoxy by Amy. Epoxy Me That. I think I had some more on here too. I don't know. At Julia's Crafty Chaos. I thought I had another one written on here. I know I did. I just don't know where I wrote it. Yeah, doggone it. This is all my stuff for my videos. Jaybird's Resin Art. DeLand's Handmade Woodworking. I don't know that if that's with the S or not. But that's all I have for that. I am so I don't like the air bubbles, but he came out. He's got teeth. I'm excited about that because you don't know how long I've wanted him to have teeth like he should have. And then I got my little honeycomb thing over here that's got a bunch of epoxy on it. And I just, when it's cured, I just pick them out. Put them in my scrappy bin. I mean, I need to get it like a mosaic tile one, but I haven't yet. I might put it on my wish list. Because, you know, Miss Genial. Ooh, that one's kind of soft. Yeah, it's coming out of there, though. Yeah, I used these before in some jewelry and some other stuff. I don't know. I may try and do another video later on tonight. dropping some. I gotta pick them up because I don't want the vacuum cleaner finding them. I'm just trying to peel them out of there and put them in my... And they're flying everywhere. I need to get a bigger one for scrappies, but I'm okay with this. Doggone it. They are just dropping and flying everywhere. Oh well. We can do this later. I'm going to work on figuring out something to do later on. I might do some more jewelry. I just have yet to find something that I want to put that washi tape. I got some beautiful washi tape that Miss Stacy sent me, and I haven't used my dragon inlays yet. I gotta... Well, that may be a Friday video. I don't know. I don't want to use them with polyurethane. Yeah, I will have to make a video on that. Just trying to peel these out. That's where I set my little stirring thing from my mixer, and I just let it drip off onto this mat, and then I pick them all out, put them in my scrappy bin there. So yeah, and there we go. I'll do the rest later. I got a lot of them picked off there. I need to find me a bigger container. Alright, we will see you. Well, I'll try and see you later on tonight. I'll try and do a short video later on tonight, like maybe some UV stuff, and then we'll do Friday night. I don't know what we're doing Friday night, but we will see. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and share. Thank you guys. Bye for now.